Hi Bobcats! In this video we are going to learn how to find the area of a circle. The area of a circle is the number of square units that are inside the circle. And you could try to count them, but it would be kind of hard because if you see in this circle there are parts of square units and the parts are not all the same size. So we have a formula. The formula to find the area of a circle is right here. Area equals pi times r squared. So pi, which is 3.14, times the radius squared. You have to square the radius before multiplying it by pi. Let's get right into it. Find the area. We're using 3.14 for pi. First thing you want to do is write the formula. Area equals pi r squared. And now let's fill in our values. We're going to write our equation, area equals pi, which we're using 3.14 as the numerical value for pi, times the radius. What is the radius? It's 3, and we have to square it. Now if you go back to order of operations to PEMDAS, you know you have to do exponents first. So we're just going to do the math. 3.14 and 3 squared is 9. And then we multiply. 3.14 times 9, and our area is going to equal 28.26 inches, and because we're talking about area, it is squared. 28 and 26/100 inches. So the formula itself is pretty easy. The math might be a little taxing. You're going to have to do some work here. Let's go ahead and work our second example. We're finding the area of this circle that has a diameter of 8 centimeters. Formula, area equals pi r squared. We need to know the radius. We're given the diameter. So we use what we know about the relationship between diameter and radius and divide the diameter by 2. So the radius is 4. Now we're going to write our equation. We're solving for the area, so it's going to stay in A. We're using 3.14 for pi. The radius is 4. And we're squaring it. This is our equation. Now we do our math. First thing we do is go ahead and square the 4. 4 squared is 16. It's not 4 times 2, it's 4 times 4. And then we're going to multiply that times 3.14. And the area of this circle is going to be 50.24 centimeters squared. Okay, we have a word problem. A biscuit recipe calls for the dough to be rolled out and circles to be cut from the dough. The biscuit cutter has a radius of 4 centimeters. We want to find the area. Okay, area formula. Area equals pi times the radius squared. We're going to write our equation where we're going to substitute values for the letters and symbols. We don't know the area. It remains in A. Pi, we're using 3.14. We're given the radius of 4, and we have to square it. And believe it or not, do your math. 3.14, 4 squared is 16. Luckily for you, this is the same problem that we just had. So the answer is 50 and 24/100 centimeters squared. So you didn't really have to do any math there, did you? But that's okay, you got practice writing the equation, and that's what's important. Okay, I want you to try this one. A circular pool has a radius of 10 feet. What is the area of the pool? Go ahead and write down your equation, area equals pi r squared. And now I want you to write, that was the formula. Now I want you to write the equation. So pause the video and write your equation. Then come back and check your answer. Okay, did you write 3.14 times 10 squared? If you did, a great job. Remember, when you write your equation, you're substituting the values. You're not doing any math at this point. You're just substituting values for the letters and the symbols. Now we can do the math. So go ahead, pause the video, solve it, come back and check your answer. Okay, did you go ahead and get 100 when you squared 10? Then multiply 3.14 times 100 and you get 314. So your area is 314 feet squared. If you did not get this answer, check your work, see if you can find your mistake. Okay, one more problem for us to work together. Mark wants to order a pizza. What is the better deal? And explain why. So one pizza has a diameter of 12 inches and it costs $10. The other size of pizza has a diameter of 18 inches and costs $20. So we're doubling the price. So we need to figure out which one is the better deal. Easiest thing to do is find the area for each size of pizza. So let's start with the smaller diameter. Area is pi r squared. Go ahead, pause the video, write your equation, come back, check to see if you're right. Did you write that the equation should be area equals 3.14 times 6 squared? Did you use 6 squared or did you use 12 squared? Remember, we're given the diameter. We need the radius, so you have to divide it by 2. And now we just do our math. We get 3.14, 6 squared is 36, multiply the 2 together, and the area is 113.04 inches squared. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and find the area of the larger size pizza. Area equals pi r squared. All right, go ahead and pause the video, write your equation, come back and check your answer. All right, did you put 3.14 times 9 squared or did you use 18 squared? Hopefully you used 9 squared. We're given the diameter. The formula uses the radius, so you have to divide the diameter by 2. And now it's just a matter of doing your math. 3.14, you're always going to do the square first. 9 squared is 81. Multiply the 2 together, and your area equals 254.34 inches squared. Okay, but we're not done because we haven't answered the question. What is the better deal? And then explain why. Well, if you look at the cost doubles in price. So what happened to the area? If I double the area of the smaller size pizza, if I double it, I get 226 4/100. Whoops, sorry. My larger pizza has an area of 254 3/4 inches squared. They would be the same price. Which one gives you more pizza, gives you a larger area? It would be the 18-inch diameter. That one is the better deal. All right, nice job, Bobcats.